Alright people, I'm going to start off this with my little unfriendly kitty cat. Alright, you can go. So I'm starting off this channel, kind of a vlog thing. I would say it's inspired by a good friend of mine, and that person knows who he is. So I figure I'm going to put up some videos on occasion just to express things that are going on in my life. I may or may not be drinking in all of them. Little background. Last year and a half have not been good for me. Between a job that was closed, the whole company was closed, and here's something I've not shown before, but I don't expect there to be anybody watching these videos, so I don't care. A very personal thing was taken away from me. I was given a piece of it. And that has haunted me for a year and a half. And also, since this is the opening video of a proposed series, I do have Parkinson's, and it's getting, the side symptoms, I guess you call them, are getting worse. Fatigue, yet restlessness, losing my balance walking upstairs and stuff. But I get on. I live my life. I do things that I enjoy. I read, I go to parks, I do whatever. I'll focus this first video on the Parkinson's. Parkinson's, I mean, everyone, when you say Parkinson's, people think of Michael J. Fox and Muhammad Ali. That's all fine. They dealt with it in their own way. Myself, I've seen 3 neurologists. 2 said, yes, you have it. The third one said, I'm not sure, let's wait and see. Basically, that's what all 3 said. Let's wait and see. Basically, they want me to get worse before they start to treat me. Now, there is no accepted cure for Parkinson's. As far as we know, that's true. And yet, there are drugs, whatever, that slow the process, if not stop the process. They can't restore you, but they can slow or stop the process. These fuckers won't put me on a drug to do those kind of things. So I'm not progressed enough. So it's like they want me to get worse before they try to make me better. That's the whole fucking medical industry, people. Fucking medical insurance. It's a fucking racket. I told my doctor a couple years ago that I was depressed because I had a bunch of things on my mind. So he prescribes me Prozac. And oh yeah, the Prozac worked. I was not depressed because I couldn't think, I couldn't function anymore. I couldn't hold a thought. I was straight lined by the Prozac. It affected my work. It affected my relations in some ways. So the cure for my depression was to keep me from holding a thought. You know, sometimes this was this $11.99 for an 18-pack. It's a much better, because this makes me forget and takes away my concentration. Is it better than a drug, a Prozac? It's cheaper. The next morning, after I pass out, I can still hold a thought. Now I'll tell you something. I got a nice stock portfolio. Let's finish this off. I got a nice stock portfolio. One of my main stocks, which I have hundreds of shares in, is Pfizer. I'm very anti big farm. Big farm, big pharmaceuticals. And yet, I invest heavily in Pfizer. Why? Rugby. My convictions aside, I will downgrade big farm right and left. And yet, when it comes to my future, they're not going anywhere. So I'll put my money in them even though I hate them. Take that any way you want. My convictions versus my future. Is my investments going to stop that? Nope. Is my investments going to make me comfortable when I retire? Yes. Until next time.